afternoon, South Africa, and a very warm welcome to you. Happy Tuesday. This is Afternoon Express. My name is Jeannie D, and this is our fabulous Tuesday cook-along with our sensational Chef Clem and our gorgeous Chef Aya. Welcome to the show. So, of course, on today's cook-along, we are preparing a family favorite and an original South African recipe in celebration of our heritage. Now, picture this in your mind and start salivating. A juicy, spicy lamb potjie. Sounds like the perfect pairing. Oh, how amazing. Okay, perfect lamb potjie.
Yeah.
This is slow cooked?
It is slow cooked, which means I'm cheating today.
Okay.
I've made one a little earlier, but try this tonight though. Have a late night dinner. Be Mediterranean for a while, or European, you know, have a siesta, wake up later, have dinner at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do this, okay? But we're not serving with like any rice or normal potatoes. We're doing a vegetable mash. It's gonna be delicious.
Okay.
Spicy lamb with a nice tomato sauce, vegetable mash. It's gonna be amazing.
It's just gonna be a beautiful, colorful mash with like different types of vegetables. I mean, your starch, you have your carrots there, it's gonna be amazing.
And what do you love most about a lamb potjie? Like, why should everybody at home make this for dinner?
You know, I like red meat a lot, and it's
Yeah.
lamb, and it's gonna be nice, and it's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be spicy. I just like the stewedness of it. I mean, you can have it with bread if you want to have it with bread. That's what I enjoy about stews.
To dunk the bread in that
you know, it's
stew.
amazing.
Oh, yummy. Now, to get today's recipe and shopping list sent directly to your phone, simply SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. SMSs are R1.50 each and no free SMSs apply. We are streaming live on YouTube, so you can keep your phone with you in the kitchen and follow along with us. Now, remember to please engage with us via our social media platforms and tell us who would be your ultimate power duo by tweeting us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express, or comment on our Facebook page. Our lines are open on 021 430 9881 if you've got any culinary questions for our fabulous chefs, or if you get stuck along the way, we'll help you. Now, drum roll. That was a terrible drum roll.
So
we usually do such a good one. We always do such a good one, but okay, I'm gonna get the drummer to like do a proper one for us. Because speaking of powerful duos, for dessert we are making delectable banana bread waffles served with ice cream. Are these going to be healthy waffles?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm going to eat them anyway.
That's why
okay.
you was like, we're cheating today.
Yeah, I don't mind. I love a good cheat day. But banana bread waffles?
It's a flavor banana bread inside a waffle. We've been waffling on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, we love it. So put it in the
I
waffle.
love a good waffle. Oh, delicious. If you want this mouth-watering banana bread waffle sent directly to your phone, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. SMSs are R1.50 each and free SMSs do not apply. But first, and now I'm going to need a proper drum roll from you
proper
fellas.
one. Can I get like spoons?
1, 2, 3, go. All right, we are going to be starting now with our ultimate power duo for the day. They go by the name of FAKA and have been coined as some of the top culture tastemakers in the country. Through their art, they explore a combination of mediums ranging from live performance, literature, and photography. And because of their authenticity and tenacity, they've been able to push through society's barriers locally and globally when it comes to being different. Let's have a look at one of their most popular songs to date that got them noticed by international design label Versace.
Weta acha, weta fushka, weta tata. Ay 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 ay, ay 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 ay.
And I mean, their names are just as fabulous as they are. We've got Fela Gucci and Desire Marea in the loft. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Amazing. You know, I'm absolutely obsessed with everything that you guys are doing. But before we discuss the Versace, I mean, wow. Let's start right from the very beginning. So FAKA obviously is Zulu for put in. Is it? Is that where you came up with it? Tell me about where did the name come from?
We were playing around with ideas, and I guess we settled for FAKA.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, as you said, FAKA means to penetrate and to occupy. And what we intend to do with our work is to penetrate and occupy spaces that exclude us as Black queer creators.
Amazing. Yeah. Where did you guys meet, and how did you decide to work together and collaborate on a whole host of different artistic mediums?
It's a really long story.
I've got a couple of minutes.
Well, we initially met through a friend called Bogosi, and I met Bogosi, and Bogosi was good friends with Fela at that time. Yeah. And he told me about this friend of his who's just so amazing. Yeah. And who I should meet. Who I should meet, yes.
From a romantic perspective? Or just from a creative perspective?
No, from a creative perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because of course romantically we're keeping everything private. That's so sweet. And then when you met, was it just fireworks and just creative magic?
Yes, we just realized that we share, I guess, similar perspectives on life and creativity. And
we were inseparable for like a year from the time we met.
Amazing.
We like hung out every day.
Yeah. And obviously, I mean, to connect with somebody on that level, especially on so many different mediums, is really quite unique. So why don't you tell our audience exactly what kind of mediums you work in and how it all comes together to form FAKA?
So visuals play a really huge role.
Yeah,
we take our visual representation very seriously. There's a term that was coined by Zanele Moholi that's called queer visual activism. And I think we relate to that quite a lot. So we take lots of selfies as part of our work.
Me too. It's actually one of my job descriptions.
That's fab. And then then storytelling. Like we love to write. We love to tell our own stories and like sort of inject our sense of agency into everything we do. And then currently the thing that we do the most is music. Because I think that's like the most like effective form of communication.
What I love is this kind of juxtapositioning of this very provocative, very creative, very artistic, but then you sing in very traditional, like the language, I suppose, is very traditional, and the words that you use. So, I mean, I love that. Why the decision to do that?
I guess it's just like we don't want to sort of alienate ourselves from where we come from. Because everything that is progressive about who we are and everything that is provocative about who we are is rooted in how we were raised, you know? Like we can sort of pinpoint in like childhood stories like, no, this was this actually, and there's like a theory now and something else that's like much more sophisticated describing something that was always part of our experience. So I think for us, it's just about remaining true to our experience.
Beautiful. I heard that, I mean, obviously you are so popular overseas and you tour and enjoy great success over there, but apparently it wasn't so possible for you to perform locally, so you started doing your own little parties and your own pop-ups. Why was that? Why was it important for you to be quite inclusive as opposed to just gigging wherever you could?
Yeah, we were just not getting a lot of gigs like in South Africa, and for us it was just like, okay, this is not happening for us, so it was important for us to create our own spaces. We have a party as well called Kanti Power, which is a party that aims to be a safe space for Black, queer and trans people.
Well, the LGBT community.
Yeah, the LGBT community. And it's been great.
Because South Africa is quite, I think, well, in my little bubble, I assume that South Africa is really LGBTQ friendly, but is it, from your perspective?
The thing is, South Africa is like an imbalanced society, like on every kind of level, like economically, like racially. So even with like things like ideologies, there's the same kind of imbalance that comes through. So there are spaces where it's quite progressive. There are spaces where the complete opposite. So I think for us, it's about us creating our own spaces and then claiming our own space also in the entire world, so that, you know, at some point it can all just sort of like converge into something really beautiful.
Yeah.
Really all safe.
Tell me about like your blog and your website, FAKA. I know what that means. Why did you tell? What does it mean, and why did you come up with the word, and for your blog especially?
No, we were toying around with like ideas of like feminism.
Yeah.
So our first performance was called Wait Lorraine, and it was a Women Pan-African introduction to FAKA feminism.
Yeah.
So with FAKA feminism, it was just about sort of drawing parallels to our struggle as queer people and as femme-identifying queer people.
Yeah.
Drawing parallels to that, from that to the experience of women. And yeah, so FAKA was just like a good word that just encapsulated that element of like a non-apology. Yeah, like unapologetic. So.
You seem like you have so much fun in your work, so it must have been completely fulfilling when you got a phone call, and I believe it was from Donatella herself, saying, hey, I want to use your music for my Fashion Week show. How did that happen?
Well, it was actually received an email from the creative department. Yeah, the creative department. And creative department. And they were asking to use our music as well as inviting us as celebrity guests for the show. So we obviously said yes, and yeah, it all happened.
And you're so modest about it because she actually flew you over in a private jet.
Yes, because we had a show in Paris, and we almost couldn't make it to the show.
What?
So,
what did you have that was more important than the Versace show in Paris?
It wasn't, I mean, we had committed to that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we communicated that to them, and they were like, no, we'll take care of it Versace style. So there was a private jet. So we were like, okay,
word,
cute.
that is amazing. And then where did you meet with her? At the Palazzo Versace in Milan?
Yeah.
Okay, I did a shoot there a couple of years ago. How spectacular is that
beautiful.
place?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just opulence on a whole other level. On a whole other level.
Yeah.
And then, so how was your music received at the show? And will you be doing more with Donatella?
We might.
Yeah.
We might do more with Donatella. I think the music worked really well with the collection.
Yeah.
The collection was quite amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine. I think this is so sexy. I think it is so brilliant. Congratulations, and you both definitely deserve it. In fact, I'm going to have you in our dining room a little bit later because you match our wallpaper. It's also Versace. Yeah. All right, so we're going to put you to the test to see how good your cooking skills are.
Oh my God.
Mine are shocking, but at least we all look fabulous doing it. So after the break, we take Faga, our power duo, in the kitchen with Chef Clem as they help us make a tasty, spicy lamb potjie. We'll be right back.
Express yourself.
Our guests on Afternoon Express fly domestically with Mango. Enjoy outstanding service, online check-in and seat selection. With the widest booking and payment options, Mango is the only airline globally to accept store charge cards as a means of payment. Fly in comfort with ergonomically efficient seats for more legroom aboard a fleet of new generation Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Join the guests of Afternoon Express and fly Mango. Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and if you've just joined us, what a great time to, because we are in the kitchen, joined by the incredible FAKA. Of course, we've got Fela Gucci, and of course, Desire Marea in the loft today. And of course, Chef Aya is here whipping up some amazing food, and the gorgeous Clem. Now, with days becoming longer, nights slowly shortening, you can expect the air to be filled with the smell of lit fires, cooking wors, chicken, and of course lamb. And that's just what we do as South Africans. We braai. One of our favorite things to cook over coals or gas is definitely in Mzansi classic, which is the potjie. And today's is one very special one. So to get today's recipe and shopping list sent directly to your phones, simply SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. SMS is R1.50 each, and no free SMSs apply. Now, can I ask you, what are your cooking skills like?
Oh my God.
We can Uber Eats.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite. If somebody knows, if somebody even has to say to me, what's your favorite thing to make? I say reservations. I am not a good cook. Okay, but we're going to teach you how to make a basic potjie
We are. So think about it.
so that when you do entertain at home, this will be your new go-to.
Your go-to. Yeah, exactly. Potjies, we obviously understand that potjies are made outside. It's about the gees, but I live in an apartment, right? I can't be outside doing that, so I do potjies indoors. You can make this on the coals like normal, on gas, in the oven. You're winning. Just make it. That's the thing. But we're going to start off with our mash, because the root vegetables are going to take some time to start cooking. So talk us through that, Salon?
So I'm going to be using all-purpose potatoes. So now the idea using the all-purpose potatoes is to give it that nice fluffy texture when you're eating it. And also because we're going to be mixing it with carrots and butternut, you don't have to cut your potatoes into small sizes, because you know sometimes you find it hard to mash carrots, especially when they mix with potatoes. So we're going to do the potatoes in big nice chunks for it, but not the same as the carrots. So now the carrots and the butternut are going to give it that nice natural sweetness to it. Delicious. So you want that to come out, and also the aroma of that orangeness, that nice carroty flavor to the aroma. It's going to be amazing. So with this, I'm just going to be mixing my potatoes in the boiling water. There's like a tiny touch of salt.
Do you want me to start throwing them in?
Yes, please, you can.
Okay.
Also, you can help out. Seeing that, you know.
Hint, hint. Woo. Okay, there you go.
So there you go.
Yeah, but the salt's very important, right? So while you're busy boiling, that you kind of want the flavor to penetrate, get through the vegetables, and add.
You want the flavor to FAKA.
Exactly. So get that salt in there. Get that salt in there.
A quick load up.
And I mean, also you must always remember that potatoes suck in a lot of salt, so you need to have a lot of salt to enhance all the flavors of the vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also very important when you're cutting your root vegetables, or not any root vegetable actually, and if you're kind of boiling them together or roasting them together, you want them to cook evenly. Make sure your chopping sizes are the same. If you have a big piece of potato with a small piece of butternut, the butternut's going to be cooked, your potato's going to be raw, and it's going to be like weird textures. You don't want that.
Oh no, that's a great tip.
Or you know what you also do? Go to Woolies, buy the bag with the pre-cut, everything done, and you just put it in the water.
Yeah.
And then you're done. That's exactly what you got to do. Okay.
Easy.
So I think that's perfect for them, eh? That's going to be perfect for them. To buy the already chopped and everything. They must just cook it.
Exactly.
Look, the thing is, we want people to braai, right? Doesn't matter whether you like the old school type of people that like doing everything from scratch and then butchering the animal yourself, if you want to. But the point is just get out there and braai. So if you're not into that whole slow and low method, just go and get the marinated goods that are straight off the Woolies shelf. Get them on the braai, get them on the stovetop, in the oven. As long as you're being part of the here's, that's all that it's about.
Exactly.
Cool. Talk about the lamb. You guys love lamb, right? You love lamb. Okay, cool. So I've got some free-range lamb. If you're going to go lamb, go free-range. There's a difference in the taste. It's been proven. We know this.
The difference is... just go free-range with everything, eh?
You know?
Everything.
Absolutely.
If you can.
And people say, but it's not quite bougie to go free-range. No, it's not. You're actually getting the best quality ingredient ever.
I think also you get to appreciate a lot of food. I mean, you get the beautiful texture and the beautiful flavors from it. I mean, it's
I feel
the
like
best.
you get me.
You know?
I feel like can we just separate? Can we come together?
I've got one little power duo here, and then we've got another power duo over there. Oh, the love in this kitchen today.
Okay, nice and hot. Okay. So here's the thing, right? We're using lamb chops today because we kind of want the best flavor right now with a bit of the rib cut and a bit of the loin on there. But I would actually go lamb shoulder as well with this one. Keep in mind, it's going to take a lot longer than this guy's going to take. This will take about 45 minutes.
Okay, I know my father's a butcher and I'm meant to know all of this, but why is the shoulder better? Like, what is the difference in the cut?
So if you think about the shoulder, right? Okay, first of all, this is from the rib cut and the loin. So it's kind of sitting here. Okay. Not a lot of movement happening throughout the day. Whereas the shoulder, you can imagine the animal like moving around.
So does that mean the fat is going to be more marbled? I know my thing.
Can I just get
my lamb?
Yes, absolutely true. So yes, that's also true. And also, it's a bigger piece of meat that's got more flavor in it because it's been worked more, right? It's just gonna take longer to cook, and it's a hunk of meat. So go for that, definitely. This is the express version.
I do like hunks.
You do like a good hunk. Okay, cool. So there we go. So first things, this is where you come in. This is all about you now. Yeah. I've got the oil nice and hot. Carefully, will you place this into the pot away from yourself so it doesn't splash on your... I don't want to be responsible for... I don't want to be responsible for that.
That's right.
So the idea is that you always brown your meat. That way. Okay, so... No, you got it. So I can use my hands. That's clean. So when you're dropping something in hot oil or in the stove at home, when you put it in, just like that, I got you. Make sure it falls away from yourself because you don't want to get oil on your Versace. No, don't do that. So, okay, that's all. You can keep on doing that.
Because then we're going to have to take the Versace on the floor.
Maybe Versace can start designing some chef jackets for us, you know.
What? Versace chef jackets?
They should do that. Come on, look at it.
All of it.
Look at it.
All of it.
I happen to know someone with the direct number to Donatella.
All right. Okay, so your butternut, I see you got on the side there. You're going to add the butternut to the pot as well if you got some in there already?
It's already in the pot.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we're cool with that.
So what's really happening right now is parsnips and turnips are really great. We're seeing that on shelf right now. Yeah. Go for that. Try using that in the mash as well. It'll be really, really great, especially with the lamb. Nice and sweet, flavorsome.
I think also if you, the person who likes like creamy stuff, you can always add your Parmesan cheese to your mash when it's done. That's going to give you that nice...
That's Jeannie's favorite.
Oh, that is my best. We absolutely
you can just
have to
add
do
your
that.
Parmesan and like a touch of cream with butter. Of course, you're going to put it later on. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, amazing. So a quick recap, what we've done so far. We've added our potatoes, our carrots and our butternut to a boiling pot so that we can make a really, really tasty mash. We are going to find some Parmesan to add to that as well. That's going to be a great treat. And then, of course, we've got our lamb that we've just thrown into the oil. So, we're cooking with gas today. Remember to chat with us via our social media platforms and tell us who would be in your ultimate power duo. So tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. Or our lines are also open on 021 430 9881 if you've got any culinary questions or if you want to talk to our power duo, FAKA. They are live in the loft and they are sensational. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Afternoon Express, this fabulous Tuesday cook-along, where we are whipping up a proudly South African potjie. And of course, we are joined by the fabulous FAKA. We've got Desire Marea and, of course, Fela Gucci. You know what I want to say? Nice Gucci fella. I want to say Gucci fella all the time. Okay, so we're in the loft. Our lamb is looking absolutely sensational. And of course, we've got our mash, which is it does smell good, hey?
Potatoes,
butternuts, and carrots.
And then with that, we're going to put some nutmeg in there to just give you that nice aroma. And also, nutmeg is very good for you, and it goes well with your carrots and butternut. You will never go wrong with those.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I smell the nutmeg?
It smells amazing.
I've never thrown. What else would you throw nutmeg in? Ooh.
Mac and cheese. Whenever you make a cheese sauce, a little bit of nutmeg works perfectly.
And also, you can add a touch of it when you're making your carrot cake.
A cappuccino.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they use the this in cappuccinos? I suppose it is a little bit cinnamony, hey?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is an
amazing,
appetite stimulant. So the smell of nutmeg should make you a little hungry. Yeah. But we spoke about
Take it away from me.
Which makes sense.
Also, we spoke about before. If you consume too much nutmeg, it becomes an hallucinogen. But you will never be able to consume that much. You know, but you have to reconsume quite a lot, but it's not humanly possible. Watch everyone go home and try that. Don't try that at home. No, okay. But let's get back to the cooking. So I'm going to need your help again. I've got some cumin seeds in here, and I've got some coriander seeds. I'm just going to need you to give it a good crush for me, just to break up the seeds.
Okay.
And that's going to go into the lamb.
And while you're busy crushing that, we're going to take a quick call from Pretoria. Let's go to Pretoria. Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you, Ginny? How are you doing?
Very, very well, thank you. Thanks for calling. I hope you're enjoying the show. What's your question or comment?
I do. Like I told the lady, I'm a chef myself, and I love to watch your program.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I normally use the breast pieces, which is cut by the butcher in pieces and whatever.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing a fantastic job. What I do is, I put a bit of oil, cinnamon sticks and all that, and then I put my mutton in there. Was tried out with ginger and pieces of green chili in there.
Oh, that sounds like a very tasty combo.
Yeah, it does. And a bit of the jello powder, what you call...
The turmeric?
Yes, a little bit of turmeric for that.
Oh, turmeric is the best. It's the wonder spice.
Yes, yes. Salt and black pepper to taste. And then when it's semi-cooked, put all your veggies. What you've got, vegetables there, butternut, baby potatoes, everything is fine with carrots.
Oh, divine.
Semi-cook it and then slow cook it. Try it one day.
Okay, how many hours do you keep your pot on the stove for?
At least about 1.5 to 2 hours.
Oh, is that so?
I like
okay, I'm going to try your recipe at home. Thank you so much for the call. Mwah.
Dig it. To be honest with you, I actually like the flavor of mutton more than lamb.
Why? What is the difference?
There's a more intense,
I don't actually know the difference at all.
Well, a lamb is a younger animal, and the mutton is when they're a little older, more mature. But the flavor is also more mature. There's a more intense lamby flavor or gamey flavor in the mutton.
Should I be turning this, by the way?
You can. Have you got a nice bit of color on there?
Yeah,
can you
there's
please
lots.
hold up that piece of chop? That beautiful brown piece?
I mean, how nice is this chop?
That's what it needs to look like. Super, super brown. Okay, good. I like that. That's cool. Okay. So we can chuck this into the pot now. So this is coriander and cumin. That's going in. We also had another question on social media. Someone asked, how can they get their braai pie to stop sticking to the braai grid? So the trick is you have to start with a clean braai grid from the beginning. If your braai grid's dirty, the pastry is just going to stick to it and it's going to break. There will be tears. All right? Start off with a clean braai grid. A good one is if you have a dirty braai grid, get a piece of lemon, kind of rub it all over the braai grid, and then a piece of newspaper just to get all that dirt off and all the excess fat. Okay. And then it should be fine. And also a little bit of a non-cooked kitchen spray over your braai grid away from the fire will help. Yeah. Just to help it not stick. If you're going to spray anything over your braai grid, make sure it's away from the fire, please.
But another hack that I've heard of, and I've seen it, and I've tried it out, it's like cutting your onion in half and then just cleaning your grill with it.
I do that with a lemon.
Yeah,
well,
onion and lemon.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it with your onion first and then your lemon, you just get that nice cleanness from it because the onion collects all the dirt.
There we go. Yeah.
Wow.
The reason I didn't say onion is because tomorrow on the show, we're going to make a sweet braai pie.
I'm sorry.
So check that out. I mean, I don't know if you like onion with your chocolate, maybe? No.
It was. No, you'd be surprised.
Onion chocolate.
You'd be surprised. I did chocolate and fish.
Are you coming back next week to make that?
Next week.
Yes.
You're going to make a chocolate
Yes,
and
I'll come
fish
back.
dish?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'll do
goodness.
that.
Okay, I want to try that.
Okay, so onion and chocolate definitely isn't working for any of your
Well,
palates.
depending on what onion you're using, there's so many onions out there.
Oh, that purple onion.
The sweet onions,
Yes.
the spring onions.
All right. Okay, cool.
All right,
Spices
we've
in.
got another call from Pretoria. We've got Kuma calling us from Pretoria. Hi, Kuma. Thanks for joining us on the show. What's your question or comment?
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello,
Hi.
darling. What's your question or comment, my love?
Hi, I would like to know when is FAKA having their next party? Because I would definitely love to come.
Yes, we all want to come. When's your next party?
Every month end, so end of September.
Okay, amazing. And where's it going to be? Or is it like by private invite only?
It's at a place called King Kong, which is a cultural space in Joburg.
Yeah. Okay, and then what happens on these nights?
A lot.
A lot of things.
I love. Can we all come? We'll bring dinner.
Dinner's welcome.
You've got
bring
such
the
a
meat.
naughty laugh. Yeah, we'll bring the meat.
Okay, so to that we added some of this harissa spice blend. That's this guy over here. And I must say, I really like the way that you like sprinkled that in the pot. Pinky's out and you are like slowly doing it. That's amazing, perfect for TV. And then we hit it with some tomato paste.
It's a tomato paste.
Yeah. And also, try getting the tomato paste that's in the tube. So what happens is if you normally buy the sachet, then you only use half of it, and then it ends up just like aging in your fridge.
I hate that.
Dude, this is the answer right here. So this is the way. That's going in there. What else is going in there? Bay leaves.
I've just been like trying to get all of the spices and
You're
all of the
winning.
tomato
You're doing the right thing.
on everything. I mean,
Just you, just mix it all.
All the bay leaves, garlic going in, and then water, and that's going to slowly cook. But that's how we're going to end up with our beautiful.
so is it a better idea to keep the bay leaves as whole as possible?
Yeah, because you
So
don't want
that
to
they
chomp
don't
on them. Yeah.
How much was it?
You cannot bite or chew on a woody bay leaf. I love this technique.
Yeah, because look, I'm not wasting any of the spices. How good? You are my new favorite kitchen partner. Is that enough water?
It is. And we'll keep on topping it up as the dish keeps on going. But yeah, essentially, 45 minutes later, guys, just hang on and we'll be done.
And is this it? You don't have to cut the lamb in smaller pieces?
No.
Because the more you cook it, the more it shrinks, right? And then with the tomato paste that you just added on, you just added on, it kind of helps you to stew it up.
Yeah,
to
like,
the sauce.
All right. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing. Who says you can't get your potjie on during the week? So to get this recipe, simply SMS EAT to 33650 to get the ingredients list and, of course, the link to the recipe. And in case you've missed any of these steps, check out this cool Woolies taste recap. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is this looking?
9.
Yeah. Now FAKA can cook. Now that our main is simmering nicely, after the break, we get straight to our Nolac banana bread waffles, which are perfect if you're lactose intolerant. So hit us up via our social media and tell us who would be in your ultimate power duo by tweeting us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. Our lines are open on 0214309881. If you've got any questions for our fabulous chefs or if you want to talk to our power duo, FAKA. We'll be right back after the break.
Clover Nolac, lactose-free milk that lets you enjoy dairy again. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express on our fabulous Tuesday cook-along, and your afternoon is about to get a whole lot sweeter. It's about that time on our cook-along where we whip up a really, really decadent dessert. And on the dessert menu today, we have Nolac banana bread waffles served with dairy-free ice cream. So if you're lactose intolerant, this one is for you. Now, Clover Nolac is a lactose-free milk that tastes sweeter than regular milk, but without the added sugar. So for this tasty recipe, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50 each, and free SMSs do not reply. Teach me how to make this dream boat of a dessert immediately, Clem.
So check this out, right? Lactase is added to the milk, which breaks down the lactose, which actually makes it sweeter and removes the lactose, so it's easier on your tummy. Do I not seem like a super science guy right now?
You like Bill Nye.
I absolutely
Only
feel
you
like
Clem
it.
Nye. Clem Nye, the science guy.
Let's just talk about
So
the
how do we
recipe.
make?
Okay. All right, cool. In the bowl here, I've got some corn flour, some cake flour, some brown sugar, some cinnamon, and some baking powder, okay?
Amazing.
That's your basic batter right there. We've added the cinnamon and the brown sugar for a little bit of the nuttiness and the flavor.
Beautiful.
Then in here, we got some mashed bananas.
Oh,
okay.
I'm obsessed. And this is actually really good to do. You know when you go to the grocery store and you buy all of your bananas, and then you don't finish them in time when they're nice and perfectly ripe, and then they go a little bit overripe. This is what you do with your overripe bananas.
Because overripe bananas are the way to make this really taste.
B-A-N-A-N-A-N.
That's how we learned to smell bananas.
Yes.
We love it. Okay, cool. Then applesauce going in.
Okay.
Not just for babies, guys. Really great. Get that in there.
Can you use the baby one if you can't find the other one?
Yes, you can.
Oh, perfect.
Absolutely. Because it's nice and moist as well.
Yeah.
In here, we got some chopped pecan nuts, a bit of almonds as well. They've been candied, so a bit of sugar in there, nice and sweet. I'm keeping some, okay? So you don't have to add the nuts to the inside of your batter. You can sprinkle them on the top, but a bit of like nuts. Yeah, a bit of the nuts inside actually is really great. A little bit of oil going in there.
Yeah.
And then you've got our beautiful Clover Nolac. I'm not going to say how much because I actually want you to pour until it makes like a nice thick batter.
So I can just go and...
Yeah, let me do the... I'll be on the spooning and you can go...
You can be the pourer, I'll be the spooner.
Which is the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Mixed rolls.
There we go. Nice and chunky. Don't worry about the lumps. It just makes it even better. A little
is that
more, little more. Yeah, chunky's great.
Oh, fabulous.
Done. Perfect. Give it a good mix. I'm going to swap out.
Dying to have a good sip of this.
Yeah, it's really great. So the dairy's in there. The dairy's in there. It's just lactose-free, which is really great. So you're still getting the goodness of dairy.
I mean, when you're watching the show at home, do you get as excited and as hungry as what I do? I'm permanently starving when I'm in this kitchen because I just look at everything and it all looks so tasty that I just start going like, oh, mwah.
Yeah, a viewer actually said they used to like when we were on the old time slot because now when the new time slot, when he's actually leaving work, he now watches us on YouTube in his car. I was, please don't do that though. That's dangerous.
Yeah, only if you're a passenger.
Only if you're a passenger and they can give commentary back and forth. That's the way.
Okay, cool. Here's your B-A-N-A-N-A.
Happiness.
Waffles.
Can you get your ladle? And you can maybe use your spatula at the center. And you can go ahead and try and get that in here. So keep in mind.
The whole thing. Okay.
I mean, maybe, yeah, just one ladle's enough. Because what happens is you add too much, it comes out the sides.
Oh, no, we don't want to.
We don't want
Is
to do
one
that.
ladle enough? I think I can coin a little.
A little bit, okay. Let's see. If things explode a little bit later.
Well, that wouldn't be my first time in the kitchen then, would it?
Okay, perfect.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Okay, it's not exploding.
Yeah. I mean, we can make another one for like the crew. There we go.
There
we go.
You know what? A little waffle machine is always the most handy thing to keep at home.
The crew members give you that little Hercules clap right now.
Yeah.
They're getting a waffle.
You know what you should actually do is consider one of these waffle makers as a Christmas gift. Christmas is coming up. Don't you think this will be nice to get somebody as a gift?
For you.
Well, Clem, you do know how to take a hint.
All right, there we go. That's just so simple. 5 minutes later, they come out looking like that. We've hit it with a bit of lactose-free ice cream. You get that in stores right now.
Oh, amazing.
A little bit of banana, a little bit of candied nuts. It's really delicious. And a bit of like toffee, little treat on there. Toffee without the dairy, without the lactose.
Oh,
that's a portion
so
for
good. For me.
One.
How great is this?
Oh, wait, here we go. We got some extra. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Are you up to it?
Sure.
Yeah.
What a treat. Remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent directly to your device. SMSs cost R1.50 each and free SMSs do not apply. And if you need to see how it's made one more time, watch this space.
Made with love by Clover.
You know, when we've got FAKA in the loft today, everything is just so fabulous. All right, after the break, we have the sensational duo FAKA, and they perform live after this.
Clover Nolac, lactose-free milk that lets you enjoy dairy again. Made with love by Clover.
Winner Home, South Africa's premier design and decor reality show, is back.
And this year we're coming to you from the breathtaking Parterflay Lifestyle Estate in Somerset West, developed by Baldwin Properties.
Follow 3 talented design duos as they transform 3 white box penthouse apartments into fully decorated luxury homes, one of which you could win.
My name is Koketso Marole.
My name is Rekupile Belebesi.
She saw me, I saw her. Together.
Magic.
Now we're here.
Magic.
My name is Nicholas Smith.
My name is Kihumila Mate.
We're not here to play games.
No games to play here. 150% or nothing.
My name is Sinead Turner. I'm Melissa Westhuizen. We're so excited to showcase what we're capable of, so stay tuned.
Watch the beautiful properties come to life as the design drama unfolds and stand a chance to win the biggest prize on South African television, your very own dream home.
Catch Winner Home from Thursday, 20 September at 7:30 p.m. only on SABC3. The stage is yours. Winner Home, proudly brought to you by Capitec and Private Property. Grand Prize Luxury Penthouse Apartment by Baldwin Properties.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express this fabulous Tuesday afternoon. Now, Ngizonguzingela, loosely translated, means I will search for you everywhere. This word reminds me of that magic thing or someone that we are always searching for as human beings. Definitely a universal theme. So hopefully FAKA will help us find that magic thing today. So performing Ngizonguzingela, featuring La Soulmates, is FAKA, ladies and gentlemen. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yes!
Ngizokuzingela ngiyoze ngikuthole emaweni emoyeni ethaveni ngiyozinikela kuwe sondela kuwe akekho omunye ofana mina ngiyazivela ngesoka lami kuhlebisele emzimbeni engqondweni kodwa emoyeni angikuboni right ulukela udlame uzodlala ngayo uzodlala ngayo uzodlala ngayo uzodlala ngayo Mfana tanda bafana gijima egula hamba ebrama hamba ehibro athanda intashu tholako ngesmart inyukigwe dispatch uzokulesabolo bazenze ngabayamthanda kanti bamudima labuye kwakhe ifone ingasekho azisole kakhulu azibuze ukuthi uyakhula ngoba izinto washintsha impilo yasegoli ifasti kakhulu kwamele uzicave jo ngoba uzowela izinto zikuphelele emoyeni ungasazi kwenze njani ngizokuzingela ngiyoze ngithole emaweni emoyeni ethaveni ngiyozinikela kuwe sondela kuwe akekho omunye ofana mina ngiyazifela ngesoka lami muhlekisweni emzimbeni engqondweni kodwa emoyeni angikuboni right ulukela udlame uzodlala ngayo uzodlala awuyimuthathekile ngoba wena uhlakaniphe amanga akakalphile uthi wane dilozi ligibike ngibe manzi kushibilike ngigibele kuwe ngizihaku khansimele thatha wewe uzijabulise anangingabhebi nomunga ngesuthi bangomvele yimuthathekile uthando lwami uqedile nethemba lami liphelile amandla ami uwathathile uthando lwami ulimomile uphuza ngisho ngomiwe uphoqa noma ngijabhile umbule sengiqedukile uyeyeni webandi ngiyoze ngife yindaba
right, come on over. I mean, we've got quite a spread for you, and you certainly do deserve it. Come on over, have a seat. Here you go. We've got a gorgeous pink here on the pink. How stunning.
Cute.
Oh, well done. What an amazing performance.
Thank you.
I'm absolutely obsessed with the, you know, it almost looks like you've taken and made it Vogue.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, how about we dish up? Can I dish for you?
Yes, please.
So, I mean, this is just absolutely incredible. There you go. If you want to help me and dish the mash.
Is this what you just made?
This is what we just made, my babe. How stunning. So, if you're both really terrible cooks, how do you stay in good...
She's a great cook.
Really?
Yeah.
So, what is your go-to dish in the kitchen?
My friend Chloe calls them yogurt dishes because I add yogurt to like everything.
Really? Because you can't look so good if you don't eat so good. So
Exactly.
Do you want to pass me your plate?
Yes, please.
And then I will do your... Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, let's swap that. There you go.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Oh, how good. How amazing. Okay, so what is next for FAKA?
The world.
Yeah, good.
The universe.
Yeah.
The earth.
More touring, because you've been
More
traveling
touring,
internationally a lot.
Yeah.
So now where's next?
We're doing another tour in October.
Amazing.
Yeah, in Europe. And then there's Afropunk in Joburg this December, which we're very excited about.
Yeah. And then your private parties as well.
Yes.
Which I'm coming to.
Please.
All of your gig details will, of course, be on our website, Afternoon Express.
Amazing.
Because, we can't miss it. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been absolutely amazing having you here. And the talent and the art, we can see why Donatella loves you so much. Now, join us again tomorrow as we chat to Kabomo, one of South Africa's most sought-after music producers, poet and actor, best known for his hit single, Uzobuya. So we'll be back then. Until then, good night and God bless and happy eating. This looks amazing. Ciao. I don't even know how to dish this. It's so good.
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Nada. Feel Good Production.